is Emmy from Emmy's Reviews. So today I'm actually not going to be doing a real book review for you. This is my first video, so it's going to be kind of weird and maybe a little bit not so good, but we'll see how this goes. So today, instead of a book review, I'm going to be doing some book recommendations for you. Books I really loved, thought were really great, and really recommend that you read. So I'm doing book recommendations instead. So let's get to it. Okay, so the first book I would recommend you guys read is called Hush Hush, and it's by Becca Fitzpatrick. It's part of a 4-book series, and the second book would be Crescendo, third book is Silence, and then the fourth book is called Finale. Now I just finished Finale like 2 days ago. Loved this series. It was really great. It was really romantic, intense, action-packed, thriller, you know. It had the whole package. It has like angels in it. So like fantasy, you know, archangels, angels, fallen angels, hybrids, that whole stuff. That makes sense. Anyways, I really love this series. I really recommend you read it. It's everything that I looked for in a book. Yeah. Alright, the second series, or book I suggest you read is called Tiger's Curse, and it's by Colleen Houck? Colleen Houck. Colleen Houck. It's about, it's a fantasy, like, you know, tigers and humans, and tigers turning into humans, and love triangle, mythical stuff, history, magic, yada yada. It was really majestic and mystical and like, whoo. It was really great. It's really, I love the love triangle, honestly. Brothers. They both love the same girl. It's kind of awkward. It's really great. You should read it. So, the next book I recommend, I'm sure you've all heard of. It's called The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And the movie is coming out soon. So, read the book before you see the movie. Okay? Sounds good. So, Fault in Our Stars is about one cancer patient, really. She's kind of in remission, not really, and about this guy who's in remission, and they fall in love, but obviously it's not gonna work out because they're both sick. So, it's really sad, it's really devastating. It's about love, obviously, but it's really sad, and I just ended up crying. I'm okay. Okay, so here's another book, or series I think you guys should all read. I'm sure most of you have already, but it's called Divergent by Veronica Roth. It's part of a trilogy. It goes Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant. Okay, so it's dystopian, like, you know, world basically dies, little societies pop up, you know, wars, yada yada, etc., etc. Oh yeah, so it's love. Love, fighting, action-packed. It's really woman empowering. I loved it. Not as much as I thought I would, because everyone was like, oh my god, it's so great, but, I mean, it was great, but wasn't that great. I didn't like, I won't say anything, never mind. If you like Divergent, you should definitely read Legend. It's by Marie Lu. It's part of a trilogy. It goes Legend, Prodigy, then Champion. Sci-fi. I love the characters. Again, it's women empowering. Or girl empowering. Flower power. Just kidding, that was sexist. You should definitely read it. Go girls! Okay, the next one, it's not anything like the last few books I've talked to you about. It's called Life of Pi. You've probably seen the movie. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe. It's kind of not that far back, but it's not in this century. I really liked the visuals it gave you. Sometimes they were good, sometimes they were good, not good. I really loved the storyline though. It got a little dry at some point, but I think the ending was worth it. The characters, there's like 3 main characters. Yeah. But it was really good, so you should read it. If you want to. The next series, it's a long series. It's called Maximum Ride, or the Maximum Ride series, by James Patterson. I'm sure you've heard of him. He's written a lot of young adult books that are really good. So the series goes The Angel Experiment, School's Out Forever, Saving the World and Other Extreme Sports, Max, Fang, Angel, and Nevermore. So I read the whole thing. It's really good. It's about like human-bird hybrids. So they look like humans and then they have these big wings on their backs like angels, and I think that's really cool. But they're being chased and 2 of them are in love. The rest of them, they're like kids, you know, they're like teenagers and kids. It's really good though. It's really action-packed. I really like it. I like the love thing going on. There's some love competition, you know? It's also kind of humorous at some points, but it's mostly love and action. Because they're running for their lives. Literally. And the last series, multiple series I would recommend you read is Rick Riordan. Now, I'm not going to tell you all the books he's written, because he's written a ton, and they're all really, really good. But I recommend you read the Percy Jackson series the most, and the Olympus, Gods of Olympus, or whatever the continuation series is. I really love those. I tried to read the Kane Chronicles. It wasn't as good as Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson, I loved the Greek myths, gods that was going on, and love, and terror, and monsters. Not really monsters, just gods. They're scary. Don't mess with them. I said don't mess with gods. Hey, that's it for today. I hope you have some books to read now for the summer. Peace out, Girl Scout!